Your name was Big Papa Fascist.
Yeah, but you also know that that was a debate handle that was explained to you, and you know.
Okay,
that
gotcha. That was right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Can you tell me what fascist policies I want?
The Christian nationalism angle.
No, you can't make the claim I'm a fascist, and you claimed I'm a fascist.
Oh my God, dude! Is this going to be every time I talk for more than 5 seconds? Like, I can let you talk for a while. I admit I'm talkative too, but like, holy shit!
Andrew Wilson got into a heated debate with this woke idiot Vaush here, and woke idiot is one of the nicest things that I could call this guy. If you know, and if you're somewhat familiar with Vaush's history, you know what I'm talking about. He's done pretty bad stuff, so bad that I don't even really want to say what it is on this video here. But anyway, Andrew Wilson absolutely annihilated this woke idiot here, had him stumbling over his words, and things got really bad. Okay, it was an absolute demolishing of Vaush and all of his woke ideas. Let's get into this clip here where Andrew Wilson tears this woke idiot to shreds, being the woke streamer Vaush here.
Convince you that you're meta-ethically retarded. Let me try this.
Okay? That's because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know what meta-ethics are, right? I agree. So it's like you'd have to do too much work to begin with. The problem ultimately is that you don't believe in anything you're saying. If a person actually believed in Christian ethics, there are a trillion things you would care to fix about the world. The cruelty and graft and vice and sin, the hatred and misery. But you are largely...
That would require people. That would require people.
No, wait, hold on.
He made a very strong statement. Let's let him try to explain what his reasoning is. Go ahead.
See, I know Christians. A lot of my extended family are Christians,
and I know
good
Christians
too. Oh, you literally cannot help yourself.
Go ahead, Vaush.
And a lot of them, you know, when you talk about what is sin, you know, what is of concern of Christ, you know, there is so much misery in this world. But I've seen your politics, and I know what you believe, and you just believe the same shit that like regular fascists believe, more or less. Like the Christian conservatism thing is often like promoted by people with a very low investment of Christianity. It's the same way that fascists wrap themselves in the flag. Before
now I'm a fascist.
Your name was Big Papa Fascist.
Yeah, but you also know that that was a debate handle that was explained to you, and you know.
Okay, gotcha. That was right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Can you tell me what fascist policies I want?
The Christian nationalism angle.
No, you can't make the claim I'm a fascist, and you claimed I'm a fascist.
Oh my God, dude! Is this going to be every time I talk for more than 5 seconds? Like, I can let you talk for a while. I admit I'm talkative too, but like, holy shit! I don't think anyone who is genuinely motivated by the word of Christ could ever have a conversation like this and be like, oh, you know what I would change? Abortion. Like, there are so many trillions of things. A real Christian would be outraged at like Donald Trump's presidency, for example, because he's one of the most flagrant grifters and most openly anti-human individuals to ever occupy the office. But it's always like, oh, so what angle are you going to bring? What Christian angle are you going to bring to governance? Oh, the exact same stuff every other right-winger does, with very little emphasis on what Israel is.
So no argument. So but how about what I'm asking? Hang on. No. How about you answer now for your accusation? And no, you need to answer for your accusation now that I'm a fascist.
What if we
can you tell me what fascist policy I endorse or
about
real quick answer?
No, he needs to answer, Alex.
Hang on, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what you want. Do you want to move off the previous point?
Well, first I want I'm asking.
Andrew Wilson. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I have so much respect for him being able to even do these debates with people like Vaush, man, people like Destiny, because they're all the same, man. They all do this ramble stuff. They all just ramble about nonsense whenever they know that they're losing a point. They just ramble and ramble and ramble. And anytime you try to cut them off, they're like, but it's my turn to talk. It's my turn to talk. And then you make a good point against them. And then they just go on and ramble about nonsense. It's like Vaush just made about 13 different points right there. And if I'm in Andrew Wilson's shoes, I'm like, I haven't been able to respond to any of this. And unless I'm writing down and taking really good MLA format notes, I'm not going to be able to remember half the points that you made. And then afterwards, you're going to go do a live stream. You're going to talk about how you destroyed me on XYZ point because I didn't respond to the points. But I wasn't able to respond to the points because you rambled on for 10 minutes after you made the point. It's so obnoxious, and it's really bad faith. And I could never do it. I could never debate these people. That's why I have so much respect for Andrew Wilson and people who do these debates like him.
Vaush to do. He made the qualifier. He claimed I was a fascist. So, I would like you to give me the list of fascism that you go by, and then what we'll do is we'll go one by one and see which one of us is more fascist.
Notice how he wants to. Well, hold on. Notice how like he gets triggered by.
Notice how he made an accusation and can't back it up.
He can't do it. He like in a broader point
it was my turn to talk
about the political.
Remember how it was my turn?
To be fair, I did let you talk for a while.
Sure. Well, I'm trying to move the argument forward.
So now it's my turn. Now it's my turn, Vaush.
I know, and I'm going to move it right after we get through this. But to be fair, he did make that claim. I think
he did make the claim. So Vaush, you make the claim, and what you do, you do this. It's my turn, Vaush. Vaush, it's my turn, Vaush.
I'm answering. Yeah.
Let me finish my question.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Let me finish it, and then you can answer it.
This is so stupid.
So one more time, Vaush, hang on, Vaush, you often do this during debates where you make these.
I'm muting both of you. Okay. I'm sorry. I hate doing this, but okay. So Vaush, you did make that claim. It's a pretty strong statement. So I think Andrew is within his rights to ask for clarification why you want that. And after that, I promise you we can move the conversation forward. Okay. I'm muting both of you. Go ahead, Vaush.
Am I back?
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
So why?
Wait, what was the question?
Andrew's asking, why do you think I'm a fascist? What are the things that make me a fascist?
Oh, well, literally, he called himself Big Papa Fascist. But if you want like an actual, like, I don't know, reasoning beliefs, I would say that being like a political advocate for Donald Trump or the Republican Party would count towards one. I think also, I'm pretty sure, like,
everybody who's an advocate for the Republican Party is a fascist. It's just, man, they don't even know how to define the terms that they use. They just know. They just know that the hive mind, the slave mind told them right wing equals fascist. And that's how you win an argument. Oh, you're a right winger? How do I win an argument? Just call you a fascist. They don't even know what that means. They can't even define it. Like, if Vaush is asked, okay, well, what specifically about the Republican Party that Andrew Wilson supports? What about that support of the Republican Party specifically makes Andrew Wilson a fascist? He has no clue what to say. Not a single clue. He doesn't know. I would love for Andrew Wilson to press him on that. I don't know if he will, but he would have no idea what to say in response.
I didn't expect he would like pretend to be offended over this, because we both know perfectly well he fits my definition. But I'm pretty sure that literally every time I've seen him make any prescriptive statement about politics, it perfectly lines up with what a fascist would believe in. So he's like anti-immigration. He makes statements about like Western nationalism and like the white birth rates declining. He talks about like a need to get rid of degeneracy and imposition of like far right conservative politics as a way of getting. So he's like nodding along with all this. This was just a waste of time. He just wants to like filibuster before we get to actual...
Why are those fascist
oh
policies?
My god, dude. Do you want to like
don't get to pivot? What I want you to do, because you've done this, I've seen you do this several times.
How is this a policy?
Well, it's my turn, Vaush.
What is
I just let you talk, Vaush? My turn.
Really quick, Alex.
It's my turn. Not really quick. It's my turn.
After I answered his question, didn't we move on? Did I not?
No, it's my turn. Vaush.
You let him ask one or two follow-up questions. It is a fair question, because you did make a, I
answered it. So those all meet my standards.
He doesn't want to allow me to. He doesn't want me to speak.
Let's let Andrew ask one or two qualifying questions, and then we can move on. I think it's only fair.
Because you go by a list for what you consider to be fascist. Would you be willing to pull up that list and compare them with me 1v1? So that we can determine which of us actually follows more fascist policy.
It's actually crazy how similar Vaush and Destiny act in these debates. Not just with Andrew Wilson, but just every debate that they do. Whenever Andrew Wilson's he's making a good point. Like, he's kind of trapping Vaush here in this point that he's making, and they both do the laugh at the ceiling move whenever they know that they're caught. They're trying to make it seem like, this is so ridiculous that I'm laughing at the sky. It's like, no, man, you're caught right now. You're getting cornered. And it's so funny how similar they are. And look, I'll give Destiny credit. He made Vaush. He put Vaush on the map. He also put Hassan Piker on the map. And Hassan doesn't do any debates. He just kind of stays in his safe little bubble, in his safe echo chamber. So, at least Vaush will debate people. He's one of the rare people on the left that will debate people. Now, he, in my opinion, gets looked to make like it gets made out to look like an idiot, right? Every single time he debates someone like Andrew Wilson or anyone else that has a brain. But it's crazy how similar their debate styles are. Like, Vaush directly just stole Destiny's debate tactics with the filibustering and the laughing at the sky and everything like that.
Policies in the other.
Dude, I thought the whole point was moving. This is like the hardest anyone has ever filibustered while talking to me. I'm sorry. In that broader point you made, you call me a fascist. Here are 17 examples of you being fascist. Can you explain to me how every single one of those is fascist? If you want to like indefinitely henpeck back and forth, I guess we can. But I consider this a concession on everything regarding Christianity.
I don't give a shit what you consider a concession. Are you willing to do that or not? Just say no. I'm not willing to do it.
I just think it's funny that you get very.
I think it's funny that you can make accusations and then you won't back them up because you're a coward.
You get really angry.
Yeah, you're a coward, bro.
Whenever I poke you,
Andrew, I've already the argument.
I've already.
Then do it. Then do it.
Okay, so
stop fucking around and do it. Stop being a wuss and do it.
He's like trying to alpha male me. He's like,
no, he's just trying to get you to answer a question, bro. Like, you calling him a fascist, you're making a very bold claim, and then the reason that you give for him being a fascist is the fact that he supports the Republican Party. That doesn't make any sense. That's not a real argument. You have to actually give reasons, especially when you're making a claim as bold as that. You got to be able to back it up, man. That's not a good enough reason. And respect to Andrew Wilson for saying, like, no, we're not moving along in this debate. Like, we're staying right here until you tell me exactly why I'm a fascist, so I'm actually able to argue. Because you can't argue that. Like, if somebody's like, I'm arguing with someone, and I'm just like, you're a racist. And they're like, why? Well, because I disagree with you. And if you disagree with me, then you're a racist. How do you argue against that? You can't. There's nothing you can say. Unless they say, well, why am I a racist? And then I have to respond. But if I just say, no, because you're a racist, you can't respond. There's nothing you can say. It just ends the debate. And that's what the left-wingers use, because they can't use actual logic or reasoning. They just use the, ad hominem attacks. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Andrew Wilson absolutely annihilating Vaush in this very heated debate here on the Playing with Fire live stream. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole Andrew Wilson versus Vaush situation.